Hi! We're all snuggy for this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base. I was wondering where it was. We're gonna be trying this going all around. If I see anything weird, we're gonna try it on with makeup, and I'll give you some updates as well if it lasts or not on the skin. And yeah, so if you want specific information on this product in particular, make sure to go in the timestamps down below in the description box or in the comment section. It's in there, you can go check it out. And before I get into it, make sure to like the video and consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see 5 beautiful videos a week, Monday through Friday most of the time, and some shorts once in a while. So let's talk about this. This just came out not too long ago, not the face base by itself, but the mini version. So I decided to buy the mini version because it's way cheaper than if you buy the bigger version. So this one is 15 milliliters for $25 Canadian, of course, Canadian. We always talk about Canadian here. And here is the packaging, which is very much Bobbi Brown white and black. And then we're going to be opening it up. Earlier, I tried to open it up the other way. So you go there, you got the Bobbi Brown logo, and you've got the Vitamin Enriched face base. And what I like is it's, even though it's a mini size version, it's pretty heavy. It's like the bigger packaging, but in a smaller format. Cute little format. We like it, especially for travel size. This is gonna be amazing. But I really love the packaging. It is so beautiful. And then you've got the Bobbi Brown logo here, and then the information at the back. So anyways, let's open it up, and there's this little cap at the top, which is amazing. And what I like about this cap in particular, I know it's like super like we don't care, but I really care because it's usually super hard to remove these plastic thingy off. And there's like a little pin that you can like go up. Oops. But anyways, you can push it down, and then you can put it up, and it's very easy to remove. Anyways, I'm gonna stop playing with it because I'm gonna mess everything up. And before we get into the base and putting on my face, I'm just gonna talk about some information that we need to know about this. So let's get into it. Which skin type it is good for. So that's one thing that I found like, ooh, we're gonna see. It is normal, oily, and combination skin. I have a dry to extra dry skin. It really depends on the day. So I'm gonna be excited to see what it does on dry skin. It's an advanced oil-free face formula that hydrates, softens, and cushions the skin. So it is for dryness, fine lines, wrinkles, and oiliness as well. So there's dryness and oiliness, which usually when you put a primer on your face, you want it to be balancing. So maybe even for dry skin, it would be good. Maybe even for me, it would be good, because when you put a lot of product on your face, like makeup, sometimes throughout the day, it can become oily. So you kind of want the best of both worlds. So that's why I decided to try this product in particular. Oil-free, there's shea butter, vitamin B, C, and E for antioxidant protection to fend off environmental damage, which is amazing. There's grapefruit and geranium fragrances that leave a light, uplifting scent on the skin, which when I looked at the ingredient list, that's one thing that I think these ingredients were kind of high. So if you have sensitive skin, that might irritate you and you want to, avoid these oils on your face. So we're going to see if it irritates me or does anything. And also with daily use, this cream, rich and feel but never greasy, helps skin to look and feel its best. So we'll see about that. Without parabens, sulfates, and phthalates. And also, it is gluten-free and vegan, which I love that it is gluten-free. I don't eat gluten, so this is another plus for me. Real quickly, there's carrot extract, which I love carrots. This is like my favorite vegetable. Anyways, little thing, and a vitamin A complex that minimize the look of fine lines and wrinkles, which is amazing as always. Vitamin C and E protect against environmental damage. Shea butter hydrates, softens, and cushions the skin again. So I look at the ingredients. It's a bunch of like butylene, bice, whatever, cetyl alcohol, which is hydrating. There's shea butter squalane, which is super hydrating to the skin. Then you go down, yeast extract, beta carotene, sodium hyaluronate. The oil is right there. So that's kind of like in the middle of the list. So like I'm like, this might be a little high for some people, especially if you have sensitive skin. Other than that, the trace sodium, EDTA, a bunch of other ingredients, and they say that the ingredient list might change and you have to refer to the box to know if it's accurate or not. And it's It's pretty much the same, as I would say. Anyways, let's stop this and apply this thing right on my face. So I'm gonna apply it this side with the full light on. As you can see, I don't really have anything on my skin. It's pretty kind of dry and dull at the moment. And this side, I'm gonna apply it with my front light off, just to show you what it looks like on my skin, so you can see my texture and how it gets into the skin. So let's check this out. And it's very thick. It feels very luxurious, like it stays in the pot. And we're gonna, I love the geranium fragrance. So let's apply this. Already this spot feels more hydrated. So just half my face. So I'm just putting a little bit, and then I'm gonna glide it across the skin. This feels extremely rich, like extremely in a way that I cannot fathom that I'm putting this on my skin. It's so luxurious, it's crazy. And you don't need a big amount of product for it to go on your skin. So, you know, like I'm just really going around like this, and then I'm going on my skin. And I'm gonna go under my eyes as well to see if it creates any dryness, if it irritates it. We have to test out a bunch of spaces on my skin. So as I can see now, like first impression right off the bat on this side, the side of my nose at this moment is a little bit oilier than the rest of my face. So I have some oils I always had some oils on the side. So I feel like if you're oily, it's saying it's for oily skin, but I feel like maybe it might be a bit tad too hydrating for your skin. You really have to be careful with the amount of product that you put, but it feels thick on the skin. It gets absorbed very quickly. There's a lot of hydration in there, so I can feel it. Anyways, let's turn off the light and then check the other side real quickly, because, ooh, this is gonna be interesting. I love interesting things. Okay. You can see the glow that it gives. And it's funny because my skin absorbs it instantly. And then it's hard to like spread it around. So if you have drier skin, you're gonna have to add a little tiny bit more to the areas where your skin absorbed it the most. So. And I know Bobbi Brown has one for especially for the under eyes, but like I always say, if you can put it on your face, usually you can put it on the under eye as well. So the glow that it gives is really, really beautiful. And my skin is not dull anymore. It feels hydrated. But if you are extra dry, this right off the bat, I'm gonna like cut it to the chase. It's like a weird feeling because it's very hydrating to some layers of the skin, but then some layers are like still dry. I don't know if you know what I mean. It's just a weird feeling. I tried this one before and I absolutely loved it. I had a little bit, my skin was more normal than dry. Now it's more dry, and I can see why they would say that, oh, maybe it's not for all dry skin types. But the thing is, I didn't apply makeup yet, so we're gonna see what it does, because usually if I put a hydrating primer, then my skin would get oily quite quickly with makeup on. It's marketed as a vitamin face to put before your makeup, but you can definitely use this day and night like they say on the website. And why am I still in that lighting? I absolutely don't know. I was just continuing to talk, but yeah, so you can definitely do that day and night. And you don't have to use it as a face base for makeup. So I'm just gonna continue with my things, and yeah. So I'm gonna go apply my makeup off camera, and then I will be right back to show you the result, and then we'll jump to my thoughts with it. We are back with a full face of makeup, and if you want to go see that makeup look, it's going to be listed down below and up here, so that's what it is. What I noticed when I took my mirror and looked very closely before I did my makeup is my skin looked so smooth. It was like baby soft. Smooth, and it looks so dewy, everything. And then when I applied the makeup laid very beautifully on top of it. It was literally formulated to put makeup on top of it. It's so beautiful. It makes the makeup go on it very smoothly. And I did apply something that is more drying on top of my makeup, which is the all-nighter setting spray from Urban Decay, and I don't feel dry at all. My skin doesn't want to get oily. It just really looks beautiful. If you look up close, like the makeup looks smooth, and it doesn't move, it just stays in place. So it looks absolutely beautiful. I really love what I see right now. So anyways, that's my thoughts for now. I'm gonna keep my makeup for a while and then I'll come back to check up with you guys to see if it lasts all day, how it feels on my skin. Does my skin feels dry? Is it hydrated? Is it oily? Anything? So I'll keep you updated. I'll come back in a few hours and let's check it out. But before we leave, I want to show you with no light on to see what it looks like. So as you can see, like, I know I have this beautiful highlighter on top, so don't mind this. Don't mind what you're seeing right now, but it looks absolutely stunning. The texture is definitely a little bit minimized, especially how the makeup lays on my skin. And it's just a very beautiful thing. I put beautiful products on top of it too, but I just want to show you what it looks like. It doesn't look cakey in any way, shape, or form. Nowhere on my face, even under my eyes, it looks absolutely beautiful. The only thing that I have to note is I would put less under my eyes because it did crease a little bit. Now it's not really creasing anymore because I set it properly, but I think I put too much eye cream under and then I put that on top, so it was a little bit too much. So be careful with the amount of product of the face base that you put under your eyes and you'll be fine. So I'll come back in a few hours and I'll keep you updated on everything. So we'll see you later. We are back straight with the little lighting. And I have to say, I've had this for a while now. And I did get a little bit oily. As you can see, it's like shiny. But the makeup looks really, really good. So I had this makeup for, I would say, a few hours already. I'm sorry, my hair is a little bit messy, but whatever. And what I can say is that the makeup did not separate. It didn't do anything weird. The only places I would say that it kind of creased, did some lines. If you can see it properly, I have the under eyes here, which is totally normal. It does crease a bit. That's normal. I brought the face base all the way under my eyes, so it's gonna do these things. Also, the lines on the side of my face, it does creases a little bit. You know, I can't really avoid it. When I smile, I have big lines, so it does that on its own. Other than that, like, it looks really, really good. On the side of my nose, I have to point it out, of course. The thing that it does is, you know, I wear glasses all the time, so this is a completely normal thing. And yeah, so the face base it looks good. It looks good. My face is not too hydrated. It's not too dry. It's just normal, I would say. So the makeup doesn't get that much oily, but it just looks very glowy and very dewy, which I love. I love a good glowy makeup. So let me turn on that light so we can see with the lighting what it looks like. And yeah. Oh my god, these are bright. I'm getting so tired. I look so washed out for some reason. I don't know. I think it's my camera. I don't know. I feel like I look washed out. Tell me down below if I look washed out. But okay, so now you can see up close, you know, my forehead. You can see, you know, the sides here. You can see under my eyes. But it still looks really, really good, except for around my lips. But I've been drinking. I ate some beets and drinking some water. So around these areas, since I have a lip stain on, plus a different thing, so that's why it's still looking like this. But yeah, so what do I think about this little Bobbi Brown face base? I think, like, if you're extra dry, right? So if you have dry patches, if you have, you know, some places where it's like that, I feel like this is not going to be hydrating enough for you. But if you have combination skin, I would recommend you having different primers for different areas. So if you have oily skin, but you suffer from dryness at the same time, so that means that your skin overcompensate for the fact that it is dry, so it's over oily, then I would recommend this. I feel like this is a really, really good one. It does hydrate. It feels luxurious. And you really don't need a lot to put on your face and to cover all of your face if you need to. And combination skin, people would love this. So I have some areas that are more oily, like in my T-zone here. When I wear makeup, if I don't wear makeup, I'm just dry. But yeah, so going back to that, the T-zone area, what happened is it's not that oily, and usually I kind of get more oily around here because of the makeup. And the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base, it feels like it's controlling a lot of what's going on there. And I do have some dryness under my eyes, even though I put this. So I feel like for under the eyes, for me, if you're dry too, then it's not gonna be enough for your under eyes. You would need to put something else. So for this price, for the mini version, I feel like for 15 milliliters, you're gonna have a lot of uses out of that. Especially, like, I think if you use that every single day, you would have a lot of uses. Like, it would last you a long time, even for a mini version. I don't know how long the mini version is gonna stay there, because it is supposed to be limited edition, which if you wanted to try it, go buy it. It's at the Sephora right now. And I say that because I tried it before with a little sample, and I absolutely loved it. But like I told you guys, I had more of like a normal combination skin. Now it's more like dry. Some areas sometimes it's oily, so I would say like dry combination, if you want to say. It's, you know, skin types are complicated, you know what I mean? I recommend it, but it's really, really expensive. So it's basically a really expensive moisturizer. It's literally what it is. But the thing is, some moisturizer under makeup, they just look horrible. And I feel like this one is a very good investment if you buy this as a moisturizer and you use this as a primer as well. Just if you're extra dry or dry, just make sure to moisturize with something else than just this. Overall, I really like the product. I like the packaging, feel luxurious, hydrates, good ingredients. It doesn't irritate my skin at all, and it just smells so good. Just be careful if you have sensitive skin. The fragrance might irritate you. So that is my take on this vitamin enriched base. If you want an update, if it helps my skin, if it breaks me out or anything, make sure to tell me down below. I will, you know, continue using it for a couple days, and we'll see what happens on my face. And I'll definitely, if you want, give you an update in the community post as well. I would love to do that for you guys if you want. So make sure to consider subscribing if you want to see the little update on the community post. And I will do a short. I will do a short if it is good or not. I like to do like updates with shorts because it's like a minute long and everything. So anyways, I hope that you like this review. If you liked it, make sure to like it and comment down below if you tried this product before, if you don't care about this product. If you don't care, I don't know. It's up to you guys if you like it or not. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, staying subscribed, watching my content. You know, it really means the world to me, and it really, really helps a lot when you engage with everything that I do. So thank you so much again for watching. I really, really love you, beauties, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye, beauties.